This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
All right, places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning, Rockaholics, and happy Tuesday, one and all. Steve Migs,
yes.
Danny, Sarah. I have a question for all three of you.
Oh, boy.
So I did something in the bedroom last night. That I just was curious if you guys have done this at all recently. And it did catch Brad off guard a little bit. I don't know if he was quite ready for it. I put another blanket on the bed.
Oh, because he's getting a little cold.
Yeah. Have you guys done that yet? Have you added the winter blanket to your bed yet?
This is the biggest wah moment we've ever had on this show. I think I have the perfect sound effect for this conversation.
But it was so necessary. It's the third blanket, and it's in between the comforter and the sheet.
Did anybody ask? I'm just keep checking around the room. I mean, I think we already kind of said.
Do you guys have a winter blanket that you add at some point? You just stick with the same layout the whole year.
I like to sleep in the cold.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you have 3 blankets. Just get one thicker blanket.
Well, I like the fuzzy one in the middle.
It's also not cold enough yet. It was so humid last night. I was literally sweating at Green Day.
Oh, really?
I had the ultimate husband-wife dynamic happen last night because got to piggyback on your scintillating conversation. Just kidding. She's like, it's really cold in here, and so I'm like, all right, do you want me to turn up the heat? No, because then I'll get hot. And I'm like, well, I don't even know what to do with this information then. I was like, best of luck to you, and I went to bed. I'm like, what do you want from me? It sounds like you're asking me to do something. Are you just wanting me to hear you vent about how cold you are? I thought this was an actionable thing I can do for you.
Maybe she just wanted a strong cuddle.
Well, we got 2 dogs in the middle of this crap. I would love to cuddle her. We got 2 dogs in the middle of us.
The dogs mess it up every time.
They really do.
Let's inform the Rockaholics.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daly Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Lawn. Today is a very, very special day. Any guesses on what today is?
National Detroit Day. I don't know.
Yes, Detroit Pizza Day. We're going to Moto Pizza. Danny, any guesses?
Is this Gene Simmons Day?
Yes, put out your tongue and lick it.
I mean, that's fair. Do I have to pay something?
$4.99 on OnlyFans. Sarah, any guesses? So far, we're 0 for 2.
Gene Simmons.
Man.
So he's Kiss. Right?
Yes.
Is it, are we going to kiss each other day?
Oh, my.
Is it National Kiss Day?
It's National Kiss Day, yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first kiss?
Yo, I sure do.
I bet you do.
I remember mine.
I'm still waiting for mine. Hopefully it gets cold enough in our bedroom we can finally cuddle and kiss.
Mine involved watermelon gum and braces. Did not end well. Did not end well at all.
How old?
Like 6th grade.
Okay.
Mine involved he put the tongue. I did not. It was really awkward.
What grade?
6th grade.
6th grade as well. Danny, you remember yours?
Yeah, it was preschool.
Preschool?
Yeah, my little girlfriend in preschool is Carly, and we would take naps together, and she'd kiss me before we'd go to bed.
For real?
Yeah, I swear to God.
I thought I was going to beat all your asses because I got kissed in kindergarten.
Wow, you guys are back
On the mouth?
Well, with her lips? Yeah.
Whoa. I really thought yours
Jennifer?
was going to be like college or something.
She chased me around that. I'll never forget. That's one of my earliest memories, being chased around the classroom, running from her as she was trying to kiss me. And she finally cornered me and kissed me. And I cried and cried and cried. I was so sad. And it was so funny because like many years ago, she added me on Facebook, this girl. And I had like a moment of like almost like a little twitch. Like, oh, that girl, she assaulted me.
She did not have your consent.
No. No means no, Jennifer.
Did you accept the friend request?
Hell yeah. I want to see how she was doing these days.
Did you immediately write her that message? Do you remember kissing me?
Bitch, remember when you cornered me? I haven't forgotten.
I'll never forget.
Oh, God.
Hey, last night the Mariners continue to keep my hopes alive. Bryce Miller pitched an awesome game. Julio Rodriguez all of a sudden is just playing phenomenal. He was actually the AL Player of the Week for the last week because of just how dominant of a performance he's been having. I wish he was like that all season long. We wouldn't be having these issues about being only a game and a half back from the wild card spot. That's where we're at. We wound up beating the Astros 6-1. A dominant win from your Seattle Mariners. They're back at it again today. I don't know. I mean, there's not many games left, but hey, we're a game and a half out.
Is this our year?
It is.
Boeing presented its best and final offer to over 30,000 striking machinists. This offer does include a 30% raise over the next 4 years, a $6,000 bonus, and improved 401k contributions. The union was actually demanding a 40% raise and a pension reinstatement, so this does fall a little bit short of their original request, but it does improve on their initial proposal. The union is reviewing the offer. It's been so weird, too, driving south and having no cars on the Boeing freeway exit. So I'm looking forward to seeing all those Boeing machinists back on the road.
It's funny because I met a couple new buds at the gym. And I'm like, hey, so what do you guys do? Because they were there early, and they're like, oh, we work for Boeing. I'm like, well, how's that going? They're like, well, we're here right now because we work for Boeing. I was like, that's one way to strike, by getting a pump on.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy over there. I wonder how that's all going to turn out. Monday Night Football, the Buffalo Bills spanked the Jacksonville Jaguars 47-10. What a game. And the Cincinnati Bengals, they lost in a close one to the Washington Commanders, 38-33. As far as weather, we're hitting a high of 75. It's going to be sunny. And also this week, this is going to depress you because, well, this is the last week where we have 7 p.m. sunsets until 2025.
No.
That's the DMD, and that's what's up.
Yesterday, we talked about how, Migs, your poor mother-in-law, accidentally ate dog cookies while watching your daughter Tatum.
Well, my daughter just laughed at her for doing it.
So we said we wanted to try them. Did you remember to bring them in?
You're damn right I did.
Oh, no. Okay, we're going to see how they taste at 6:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
Yesterday, Migs, you shared a hilarious story about how your mother-in-law accidentally ate dog cookies while she was watching Tatum.
Yeah, we came home from the Seahawks game, and Tatum was just dying laughing, and my mother-in-law was in tears, kind of, not like sad, like, oh, it was me, but just like in tears of like laughing and also a little bit of embarrassment. And then Tatum let us know exactly what happened, and it was this.
Well, she told me, and I said, Grandma, it's dog treats. She was like, I ate a dog treat.
Which, of course, Tatum thought was hilarious. And in all fairness, it was in the pantry. It was in a bag, like a plastic bag with no labeling on it. It was like it's those ones that you go to Petco, you scoop it, you put it in a bag, and then you purchase it, right? Those kind of dog treats. And they look like Oreo cookies. So my mother-in-law went into the pantry and was like, I have a little bit of a sweet tooth, and grabbed what she thought was an Oreo, like some boutique bag of treats, and thought it was an actual Oreo cookie for humans. And it turned out, nope, it wasn't. It wasn't nearly as tasty as she was hoping it would be. She said it wasn't bad, but I've never had one of these.
And we said that we'd be willing to try one if you would remember to bring these dog treats in. So were you able to?
So I was literally 1 foot out of my garage, and I went, oh, crap. Dog treats. And I went back into the pantry to see if we had any more of those Oreo ones. And sure as us, we had 2 left in that bag. So I figured, you know what? We don't need to eat the whole thing. Everyone's watching their calories. And I'm sure that these are high in caloric content. But these are the Oreo cookies.
That looks exactly like a real human cookie.
It's like the chocolate vanilla one.
Ooh.
So I had 2 of them. So I figured we could go split skis if you want to split one.
Oh, my gosh.
I guess I'll split the other.
Oh, wow. They're like...
They split. They're kind of moist.
They are.
Daddy?
It didn't crack.
Yeah, I'll throw it to you.
You know what's scary is that yesterday after the show, Sarah brought us these god-awful treats from Mexico.
It's on our TikTok.
I think these ones are actually going to be better than those.
Oh, I bet. And they're cheaper than 99 pesos.
Yeah.
So these are the Oreo. And then people texted in saying, I get these all the time. I actually grab some for myself when I go to Petco because they're so delicious. Now, I don't think they're going to be super sugary.
Smell it. It doesn't smell like it's going to be super
No,
sugary.
it smells terrible.
It doesn't smell like anything.
It smells like a baked good.
Yeah.
Steve, you can't smell anything.
Smell.
Solid point.
It does not smell sweet and tasty by any means.
All right.
Are we ready?
I mean...
All right, so now we are finally going to enjoy a dog treat like my mother-in-law did.
Oh, solidarity.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Let's go.
To the dog treats. You know, it's not bad. They're way better than the Mexico treat.
That does not taste like a dog treat.
That's actually pretty delicious.
I'm going to eat the whole thing.
That's so good.
Yeah, I'm going to finish this. Now I get why that guy that texted in and said, I grab a bag for myself as well. They're not too sweet.
Yeah, they're like Oreos, but just like a little less fake sugary.
Are we sure these are dog treats?
No.
Man, I did not realize that DJ is getting the good stuff. This is better than an Oreo cookie, if you ask me.
I like it.
What?
Well, I need to text my mother-in-law and be like, don't be embarrassed. This is some bomb-ass Oreos.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you going to tell Tatum that we ate dog treats on the air this morning?
Oh, absolutely. I'll play this audio for us. Tatum, we love you.
Wow, I'm impressed. Whatever the little cream is in the middle is very tasty.
It's good, but now I'm
told myself I'd wait till after the break to finish it, and for some reason my hand was just like, no, you need it now. And I just put it in my mouth.
I ate my whole one. There's only crumbs left. That was so fantastic.
I still have part of mine because I feel weird eating, like what's in this?
Yeah.
Well, it's good for dogs, so it's probably good for us.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, put hair on your chest.
Because I want some hair on my chest. Yes, thank you.
Said, just so you know, dog treats are sometimes high in fiber for the dogs, for their system, so you might get gassy.
No!
Might get gassy.
You guys sit next to him.
Oh, God.
A half of a cookie's not going to cause me to go like on a Tootsa-Palooza.
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
God.
The Daily Migs Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Trisha from Kent is. Trisha, are you there?
Yes, I am.
I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve. Uh-oh.
What's going on?
There's a little echo.
Hello.
Oh, it goes away.
Steve is awesome.
I'm in a car, so hopefully it gets better.
You said that.
Are you on? Are you? Oh, that's so trippy.
Is it really done? I'm in a...
Steve is awesome.
Thank you.
Wow. Is there a way that we can fix this, or?
Oh, man, maybe we should go to the back.
All right. Brian from Woodby Island, are you there?
I am here.
Steve is awesome. No, I don't like this.
False.
Yeah, as much as I love hearing myself, that was too much. All right. Steve, it's time for you to get out of here.
All right, bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Brian has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is the baseball term for hitting the ball over the fence?
Home run.
Correct. What band has the hit song Bullet with Butterfly Wings?
Pass.
To celebrate the show's 30th anniversary, Max will stream a game show based on what popular sitcom?
Pass.
What vegetable is in the dish Swimming Rama?
Pass.
What NFL team appeared in 4 consecutive Super Bowls in the 90s but lost each time?
Ooh, the Cowboys?
No.
The Bills?
Yes. Nirvana released Nevermind on this day back in 1991. So how old is it today?
$23.
No.
24.
No.
22.
No. In the first Home Alone movie, what international city did the family travel to?
Paris?
Yes.
Also, I hate to inform you, we're a lot older than we than Nirvana being 20 years old.
Yes. Brian, 91 was a great year because that's when I was born, and I wish I was 23.
You're almost close to 40.
No, he was. You were just off by 10 years, but I feel like I'm 23, so I liked that. You got 3 correct though, so I think Trisha might have done a little better.
Well,
but
it's not fair though. He was really thrown off. He was not ready.
The backup always got to stay ready. They always do. Steve, are you ready?
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Chewbacca said so.
Yes.
What is the baseball term for hitting the ball over the fence?
I could mess with you and say foul ball, but I think you're going for a home run.
I was. Thank
Yes.
you. What band has the hit song Bullet with Butterfly Wings?
Oh, they played last night, Smashing Pumpkins.
Correct.
Danny was so fired up to see him, I hear.
He was. To celebrate the show's 30th anniversary, Max will stream a game show based on what popular sitcom?
Friends.
You know it.
Yep.
What vegetable is in the dish Swimming Rama?
Spinach.
Yes.
Delicious.
What NFL team appeared in 4 consecutive Super Bowls in the 90s but lost each time?
Oh, the Buffalo Bills.
Yes. Nirvana released Nevermind on this day back in 1991. So how old is it today?
Today?
Yep.
Damn. Oh, crap. Math. 33.
Correct. In the first Home Alone movie, what international city did the family travel to?
France.
No.
Paris.
Correct. The flag of Japan has what color circle in the center?
Red.
Yes. Which Shake It Off singer's favorite number is 13?
Taylor Swift.
You know it. The Capri Sun was first introduced in West Germany in what late 60s year?
69.
Nice, and you know it. Mr. Steve, you, my friend, got a perfect 10, which is a win, 10-3.
10-3?
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Swifties.
Swifties. Yeah, I thought maybe Trisha would have done a little better if her phone wasn't so wild.
She would have answered all the questions twice.
And I would have said them twice. Congrats, Steve. I am impressed.
Thank you. I am too, actually.
Rockaholics, tomorrow night, I'm Listening is back across all Odyssey stations, and we will be featuring some of our favorite rock artists like Slash and Billy Corgan, plus athletes, medical experts, and more. This all aims to highlight why it's so important for us to always be having these open and honest conversations around mental health. And you can get more info by heading over to KISW.com. Now, we'd love if you would call us in or call us up right now. 206-803-ROCK. And we have a very simple question for you. We promise. It is a very simple question. You just have to call now. 206-803-ROCK. We will take your calls after Metallica.
The Daily Migs Show.
In a recent interview with Bill Maher, Quentin Tarantino talked about why he loves the Toy Story movie franchise, except for one of the films.
I am a big fan of the Toy Story trilogy. In the case of Toy Story, the third one is just magnificent. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen. And if you've seen the other two, then it's devastating.
Is it a cartoon?
Yeah, well, it's a cartoon.
Okay, hold on. I love Bill Maher is just so condescending right there. Plus, I enjoy the dynamic of a massive stoner and a alleged massive cokehead doing an interview together. Because you got the higher highs and the lower lows, and then you got Grumpy McGrumper Pants going, is that a cartoon? So great.
3 years later or something, they did a fourth. And I have no desire to see it. You literally ended the story as perfect as you could.
I agree.
So,
Really?
no, I don't care if it's good. I'm done. It can still be good, but I'm done.
I haven't seen Toy Stories 2, 3, 4.
Oh, my gosh.
I barely have seen one. Because I got high in college. We all smoked weed and watched Toy Story. I had a panic attack, and they had to call the school nurse on me.
What?
I don't know what it was. The visuals tripped me the F out.
Well, the toys are coming alive, Steve.
I was like hunched over on my bed. I'm like, I need help. I need help.
So based on the fact that Quentin Tarantino refuses to watch Toy Story 4, which, by the way, I do support that choice, because he feels that the film series was already perfect, this leads us to want to ask a simple question. And we'll start with Jeff from Puyallup. What is that one movie that you refuse to watch?
Oh, I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of people mad and maybe some kids, but Frozen, I just zero desire to watch that.
Oh, come on, Jeff, let it go. I'm sorry.
Jeff, do you want to build a snowman?
I don't know. I don't think so. And that snowman guy looks, what's his name?
Olaf.
He looks annoying as heck.
Ivor's the snow clam.
I want him to melt.
No, dude, Olaf rules. I have to say, I like watching some of like those little side shows. Thankfully, my daughter loves Frozen, wants to dress like Elsa, loves Anna, knows everything about it, doesn't give an F about watching the movies.
Oh,
yet.
Really? Oh, okay.
But she will watch like the Olaf special.
He's great.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
206-803-ROCK, our simple question to Adam in Shelton. What is that one movie you refuse to watch?
Well, I will go to my grave and I will never watch Titanic.
My man.
Is this Steve Migs on the phone? What is happening?
We will be buried next to each other and save some money on the headstone, because I want that on my gravestone that says never saw Titanic. You know what's funny is my wife just hit me up. She's like, do you want to go to the Titanic exhibit that's happening in Seattle? I was like, yeah, sure. She's like, are you really? I'm like, yeah, sure. She's like, but you don't like Titanic. I'm like, I don't have any issues with the history and the story of Titanic. I just don't want to ever watch the movie.
You just don't want to see Kate Winslet's beautiful breastises.
I can see plenty of breasts. I don't need to watch a boring movie about a boat sinking.
Wow.
What movie is it for you?
That would be the concert film Taylor Swift: The Eras Tour. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. How dare you? It's better than Titanic.
Any of the Twilight films.
Yeah,
Just
same.
can't do it.
Same.
I didn't read the books. I'm not watching the movies. I'm over it.
I do have one that is totally just to troll one person. Because I'm a fan of trolling people just for stupid reasons. It's Caesar, who's a great listener of the show. Awesome dude. He, for the longest time, keeps raving about how great the movie The Joker is. You know, is it Joaquin Phoenix? Thank you. And I refuse to watch it. Because also, I don't like watching movies that depress me. I hear it's a very depressing film. Like, I like watching dumb action films or just silly comedies. Like, I'm a very simpleton when it comes to my movie selections. I don't want to think, really, in any such situation, but definitely with movies. And it pisses him off to no end, to the point where I'm like, now I'm just committed to the bit. I'm never going to see that movie. I'll probably have a better chance of seeing Titanic before seeing The Joker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Write that down. Our simple question to Seth in Puyallup: what is the movie that you refuse to watch?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
With what's that actor's name that played Freddie Mercury?
Rami something.
Yeah.
Rami Malek.
He was so great, though.
I feel like I have to quantify my disgust.
Okay.
I have a Freddie Mercury portrait tattoo on my arm.
See, I was wondering, are you
I'm a huge fan?
I was thinking, are you a big fan and you just refuse to watch it because of...
Huge fan. And I think what they did is disastrous. They didn't tell the true story at all.
They didn't?
That should have gone to Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh,
and so I just always refused to see the movie because it's fiction.
See, I'd have a harder time watching it with Sacha Baron Cohen because I'd expect him at some point, like in the middle of, like, you know, We Will Rock You. He'll go, We Will Rock You. Very nice.
To go full Borat.
Yeah, my wife.
Jackie in Federal Way, what is that movie that you refuse to watch?
Twilight.
Yeah, that's right.
Every single one of them. I can't do it.
We're never doing it.
Don't sparkle.
Yeah, but they used to be dark and brooding.
117 years old. She's 17. How is that not pedophilia? Or necrophilia, one or the other.
Or a combo of the both.
Oh, man.
Danny, what is it for you?
You know, and my girlfriend hates me for it. Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
That's like her
I'm
favorite.
shocked because you like Harry Potter, so you like bad movies.
Wow. Okay. However, I've tried to watch the first one, and I fall asleep every single time.
Well,
and so at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to ever watch Lord of the Rings.
It doesn't get better.
No, I've heard.
The second one's even more boring.
I've heard.
Yes. The third one's okay.
Yeah.
But then it just keeps going and going.
You know what? I actually changed my it's going to be Rocky.
Shut your whore mouth over there. You know that's one of the greatest movies. Rocky IV ended the Cold War. And inspired an entire generation to keep getting up no matter how hard you get knocked down.
Oh, boy. He's very fired up over here.
Do you have that tattooed somewhere?
I should.
That's the next one.
A whole back piece. And just, my wife would be like, yeah, you're keeping your shirt on forever now. You're even taking showers with a shirt on.
This morning, I came across a teacher's story that really honestly brought me to tears.
Yes.
And then you guys have all been making fun of me for it.
As good friends should.
So what happened with this teacher? You're going to hear what the teacher did at 7:20.
The Daly Migs Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance, too, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
A fifth grade teacher in Michigan named Dan is in the news after he posted a video on TikTok about why he eats lunch with his students every single day. This is what got me crying this morning.
Yes, it did.
And here is some audio of Dan talking about why he does this.
So I eat lunch in the cafeteria almost every single day, and here's why. So I teach fifth grade. In the 8 years of doing this is the most effective thing that I have to get to know my students on a personal level. And what happened when I walked into the cafeteria today and I sat down next to a couple of my new kids? Instantly, 2 or 3 more down the table were like, hey, can you eat lunch with me tomorrow? Because we can all agree that in this job, in education, in teaching, the single most important thing we can do is build a relationship with every single kid that walks in the door. We can't do our job without it.
Look at you. Again. Your eyes are all watery right now.
I just think, I think that's such a special thing to do. And I hope that more teachers will do things like that because, God, why am I like this?
You know what's funny is all I thought was, what nerds? Like, I would never ask my teacher to have lunch with me.
Well, but think about this. Think about a couple of things.
Like a brown noser.
Think about a couple of things here.
Okay.
There are some kids that when they go home, maybe they don't have people that they get to sit with. You know what I mean? And just to have like an adult in their lives that they trust, I just think it's pretty special.
No, you're not wrong.
And also, fifth grade is just like a really difficult
How old are you?
year.
Is that 8, 9?
No, 11. Lily's in fifth grade.
And it's a rough
10,
time.
11, yeah.
Fifth grade can be brutal.
Do you think Lily would want to sit down with her teacher and have lunch?
Absolutely not.
That's what I'm
No,
thinking.
she hates her teacher.
He has to be super charismatic.
I bet he is.
In order for you to like get through to where a kid would want to sit and have lunch with you, I feel like most kids are like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I want to hang out with other kids my age.
He does have. I looked at the video, obviously, and he has a sleeve tattooed, so he looks like he's pretty cool dude.
He's the badass.
He's
teacher.
a badass teacher.
I'm teacher badass.
I just thought it was neat that he carves out
Want some
time.
chicken nuggets.
Think about how many teachers use that time as a break from these kids, and he.
As they should.
I don't disagree with that, but he's using that as an opportunity to build relationships with them and get them to talk about their lives and stuff. I think it's really special, especially if a kid maybe is. Think about cafeterias. That's where so much bullying happens. And to have a teacher that's sitting there like being a part of it and bringing kids together, I just think it's cool.
No, you're not wrong. I mean, the fact that when you spell it out that way, my caveman brain just thinks, leave me alone, teacher. Nerds.
I also want to know, I want to ask this guy a question, if he knows what Skibbity Toilet Riz is.
What is that?
Lily said it to me the other day, and she will not tell me what it is, but every time I ask her what she's talking about or what the Sigma, she says all these words, and she's just like, ha, Dad, you're old. And I'm like,
oh, I bet this teacher, Dan,
probably
over here,
knows.
he probably has it tattooed on his other arm.
That's all I was thinking is he's like, I get to know the kids and like what they, and I'm like, I bet you he knows all the lingo.
I do love that like that's his way of making a connection, and his mindset is not wrong. Like that, I feel like take him out of like the stuffy environment of being in a classroom. Do you need a tissue?
I kind of do.
Yeah. Take him out of like that stuffy environment or like the nervous anxiety feeling of having to learn and answer questions and like just sit down and like, for lack of better terms, bro down with the student, just kind of learn what's going on at home, what's going on in their world. Like, as much as I like to goof, I feel like this is the type of teacher that's probably going to like last in their brain forever.
Exactly. I had that same thought. So that means that we want to ask you, Rockaholics. Steve, you're going to make me cry again.
I make you. You already are.
This makes us want to ask the question of our Rockaholics, though. Good or bad? Who was the teacher that had the biggest impact on you and why? Maybe you were sitting down having lunch with him. I don't know.
And he came over and said, want some chicken nuggets? Quesadilla?
And I would have said, yes, sir.
Pizza? What do you want? I got you.
Good or bad? Who was the teacher that had the biggest impact on you and why? 206-803-ROCK. We'll take your calls after Everlast.
The Daily Migs Show.
Good or bad? Who was the teacher that had the biggest impact on you and why? 206-803-ROCK. Connor in Seattle, it was your 5th grade year. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I grew up in Philadelphia, and my 2 doors down, my neighbor was really close with my family, and we would always, he'd have tailgates, and we watch Eagles games, and he'd set up a projector. And,
did you get in trouble, get sent to your auntie and uncle in Bel Air? Is that where this is going?
Essentially, yes. And when I got to 5th grade, my teacher, I found out, was best friends with my neighbor, and he was a pretty young teacher, and I would see him on Sunday, doing beer bongs and playing dizzy bat, and passed out drunk on the couch, and then I'd go into class on Monday morning acting like I didn't see nothing. And it was an interesting. I had to compartmentalize that person on Sunday versus the person on Monday.
2 different lives.
Yeah, that's Party Dan on the weekend, and that's Teacher Dan on Mondays.
David in
That's
Tacoma,
crazy.
who was the teacher that had the biggest impact on you?
Half a day from Guam, guys. Good morning.
What's up, David?
Morning.
Hey, Pacific Northwest Gracie Baja Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy.
Yes.
Professor Rodrigo Lopez, Carlos Sievert, and Kevin Smith. Those guys really humbled me and taught me humility, showed me humility, too. I thought I was on top of the world, you know what I mean? Tough guy and stuff like that. And if any of you guys want to learn humility and stuff like that, you should check out your local Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school. I also have one I just opened in Northeast Tacoma called the Trench Jiu-Jitsu. You guys, I invited you guys.
We got to make that happen, stuff for sure. I want you to humble Taryn.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
We love you, David.
All right.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
Timber from Enumclaw, tell us about your junior year.
Hey, yeah. So, at the start of my junior year, we had a new band teacher. I was a trumpet player, and it was actually pretty funny. We didn't know what he looked like or anything like that. And the first day of school, a bunch of us were like, "Oh, that's the new kid." He's walking in. We're saying hi to him. And then he sits down at the podium, and he's like, "I'm your new teacher, Mr. Bortman." And I was like, "Oh, gosh, he's so young looking." But he really took me under his wing because he was a trumpet player as well. And through school, he helped me go to or sponsored me and helped me go to competitions, different funny band camps over the summer. And eventually, after school, he became one of my closest friends, and we still talk today, go to video game conventions like PAX.
That's awesome.
We've done it for the last 8 years together. So
I thought you were going to say you guys started.
A good time.
I thought you guys to say you guys started a ska band together or something awesome like that.
There's still time.
There's still time, exactly.
Thanks, Timber. Rockaholics, how would you like to beat Steve? If you were listening to the men's room yesterday at 4:40, you have a slight advantage because we give you a cheat sheet at that time every single day. And we're going to be playing Beat Migs at 7:50. His record right now, by the way, is 270 wins, 75 losses, and 47 ties in 2024. Give us a call now, 206-803-ROCK. We will play Beat Migs at 7:50.
The Daily Migs Show. This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. we were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Trish from Marysville is. Trish, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she tried to play earlier this morning, but her phone was the one with the echo.
It sounds better now.
Well, that's because she's borrowing her friend's phone.
Nice.
Echo. And Trish, did you know that there is a cheat sheet on the men's room at 440 every day? So if you listen, you could have got 3 answers to these questions I'm about to give you.
Oh, well, I did not know that. Now I do.
You know what? You sound smart enough without it. So.
It sounds like she has a friend, too.
Yeah, you got
good
a
old
buddy.
handicap match. Let's go.
All right, so it's time for you to get out of here.
Bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Trish has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yep.
How many stripes are on the American flag?
Stripes. Oh, my God. What am I thinking of? Oh, my God. 13.
Correct. The Bengals is an NFL team from what city?
Cincinnati.
Yes. Beginning with T, what is the real first name of Ice-T?
Pass.
What was the name of the Coca-Cola's first diet soft drink?
Diet Coke.
No.
Tab.
Yes, Tab. Mark Wahlberg plays John Bennett in what comedy about a stuffed bear?
Ted.
Yes. Claiming he got hacked, what Love in This Club rapper recently wiped his entire Twitter history?
Diddy.
No.
Pass.
Which Tesla CEO also co-founded PayPal?
Elon Musk.
Correct. What month has the most letters in its name?
September.
Correct. Glenn Quagmire is a character on what animated sitcom?
Okay. Family Guy.
Yes.
Not bad.
You got 7 correct. You and your friend.
Trish the Dish.
Trish the Dish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's your friend's name?
Scott.
Scott's the homie, too, because I feel like he really helped you.
Scott the Hot.
He did.
He did.
definitely did.
Also, Taryn, do you spend most of the time asking when Sarah's asking questions, thinking of nicknames?
Something witty to say, of course.
What was yours for this one again?
Trish the Dish, baby.
Trish the Dish. I like
And
it.
Scotty Too Hottie.
There you go. You can do the worm for the rest of the kids.
Oh my God.
I like the Scotty one. The Trish one needs a bit of work.
Oh, boy.
Steve, are you ready? Yes. How many stripes are on the American flag?
13.
Correct. The Bengals is an NFL team from what city?
Cincinnati.
You know it.
Do the icky shuffle.
Beginning with T, what is the real first name of Ice-T?
Tiberius.
No. That would be epic, though.
Trevor.
No.
T. Thomas.
No. What was the name of Coca-Cola's first diet soft drink?
Coke Zero.
No. What?
Diet Coke.
No.
What was the question?
What was the name of Coca-Cola's first diet soft drink?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
No. Mark Wahlberg plays John Bennett in what comedy about a stuffed bear?
Ted.
Yes. Claiming he
Thunder
got
Buddies.
hacked, what Love in This Club rapper recently wiped his entire Twitter history?
50 Cent.
No.
What was the question?
Claiming he got hacked.
Usher.
Yes. Which Tesla CEO also co-founded PayPal?
Elon Musk.
Correct. What month has the most letters in its name?
What month? January.
No.
September.
Yes. Glenn Quagmire is a character from what animated sitcom?
Family Guy.
Yes. Instagram first launched in what early 2010s year?
2011.
No.
Is it 2012?
No.
2010.
There we go. Oh, and without getting that one, Steve, you got 7 correct, which is a tie, 7-7. Wow. They sound- yeah, it's better than losing.
This was the most disappointing throuple ever.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Beginning with T. What is the real first name of Ice-T?
Trevor?
No.
Tracy.
Tracy.
And if you listened to the cheat sheet yesterday, you would know that.
Mm-hmm. And then, Steve, if you listen to the cheat sheet, what was the... Oh, wait. Yeah, they got it right. But what was Coca-Cola's first diet soft drink?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Tab.
Tab. That was diet. That was a diet drink?
Yeah, I guess.
Is it still around?
I don't know. I can't remember last time I saw a Tab.
I don't even know if I've ever had Tab, so I don't think so.
Well, like RC Cola, Tab, all those ones are just like random.
I love that you said Coke Zero first before Diet Coke. And I'm like, I feel like Coke Zero is kind of a newer thing.
I just figured Diet Coke wasn't the answer, so I was just trying anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then 2010, Instagram first launched.
Gotcha.
Again, congrats on tying.
KISW presents the Halloween Hullabaloo on October 13th at the Showware Center in Kent. Godsmack and Hailstorm are coming to town. We're going to wear costumes of some sort, although we have not come to a conclusion yet on what we're going to be.
Yeah, right now, the only one that has come up is Hooters Girls by Sarah, and I think we can come up with something better.
Tickets are on sale now. You can get yours over at KISW.com. I had massive FOMO last night looking at Danny's pictures on the internet. He was at Green Day. They played
he was at Smashing Pumpkins.
He was at Smashing Pumpkins.
His favorite band.
They played a packed T-Mobile Park. And how was the show? We want to hear from someone other than Danny how it was. So call us up if you were there. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to get his review as well after Green Day.
The Daily Migs Show.
Last night, Green Day and Smashing Pumpkins played a big show at T-Mobile Park, and we wanted to hear from the Rockaholics just how awesome the show was if you were there. 206-803-ROCK. Now, I remember this. Ebony in Milton, you and your husband won tickets on Hook or Shook.
Yes.
And tell everyone what your daughter's nickname is.
Dookie.
Oh, my gosh, yes. Dookie got to see Dookie?
Yes.
That's awesome. And what did you think of it? And also, what did Dookie think of it?
We cried, for sure. The lineup was the best. We screamed our heads off. And Billy Joel, he looks great. Like, the theatrics on the stage, all the screens. Oh, I'm sorry, Dookie. Billy Joel Armstrong. Let me get her husband's name right. The stage, their presence, it was just phenomenal. There was so much energy. They interacted with the crowd very well. It was the best time. Hands down, best concert I have ever been to.
And was there a song that stood out for you that was like the absolute best one?
I think it was, what was it, babe? Boulevard of Broken Dreams, right?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And
she belted the whole song the whole time. It made me feel so good.
Is Dookie there with you right now?
Yes, she is.
Let's get Dookie's review.
Okay, Dookie, get your review. Hi.
What's up, Dookie?
The concert was great. I had the best time.
What was your favorite song from the?
Again.
What was your favorite song from the performance?
American Idiot.
Yeah.
Wow, Dookie's picking a song not on Dookie, though. I'm very surprised.
Very edgy. Well, thanks, Ebony and Dookie. We're so glad you guys had a blast.
That's so great.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Your show is great. Keep it up, you guys.
Thank you.
We sure will. Now I'm excited to talk to Jackson in Seattle. Jackson, you're 11 years old?
Yes.
Are you skipping school today or are you going to school today?
I think, we're skipping school today.
Nice.
How was the show, Jackson?
Really good.
What was your favorite song of the night?
I don't know.
Was there fire? Like, what was like some of like the cool thing? Like, as far as visually, was it just a fun concert to watch?
There was a lot of the pyrotechnics and the fireworks.
And who took you to the show?
My mom.
Nice.
And Jackson, I love it. You're just getting ready for adulthood. At some point, you're going to go to a concert and you're going to be like too hungover. You're like, I'm not going to work tomorrow. So this is perfect. I'm not going to school tomorrow.
Rock on, Jackson. Cam, you're in Kingston and you didn't get home until 2 a.m.?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, but so worth it. I slept in today, so I'm just now going to work.
Nice. What was your favorite moment of the night?
Oh, my God, they were all so fabulous. Matter of fact, even Smashing Pumpkins, I was like, I can't believe I know these songs. I was like, wow, I knew a lot more Smashing Pumpkins than I thought I did.
It's one of those bands that creeps up on you. You realize, oh, crap, that's their song, and that's their song. Yeah, I totally understand what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, and it's amazing. I mean, to me, I didn't realize I knew that much Smashing Pumpkins. But, yeah, Green Day was so on point. It was funny because they paid homage to Queen.
Oh, cool.
And Freddie Mercury. I mean, it was kind of cool. It was like that whole hey-oh
thing. Like the Wembley Stadium thing.
Yeah, they did that all the way through the concert. And it was awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
Well, I hope Cam gets some coffee and gets through the workday okay. Matt in Woodinville, you also won some tickets on Hook or Shook.
Yeah, I won tickets with you guys. And I ended up giving the tickets to my niece so she could go to her second concert with her dad for a daddy-daughter concert.
Oh, you're a good man.
How old is your niece?
She's 12.
Oh, that is so cool. That's got to be a rad second concert.
So I made sure, I told her, though, she had to send me at least one video and pictures during the concert. So she kept me updated during the show.
Nice. That's so awesome. Cool Uncle Matt.
And what about you, Danny? I mean, this is the third time you've seen him this week.
You're a little bit of an obsessive fan, wouldn't you say?
There might be a restraining order.
You know what's crazy is that this was probably my favorite time seeing them because we got the secret show at Jimmy Kimmel was awesome and it was like super close. But then we were also at the SoFi show in Los Angeles, super high up, and we saw the whole show. And this was kind of like a good mix between the two because I was in the pit, but it was at the big stadium. So you got to just turn around and just see all of the people watching Green Day. And I got emotional too. I was like, oh, I love this band so much. And I was so happy to go the third time. And we stayed the entire time.
Well, I also saw in your Instagram stories you posted, here's my favorite song from my favorite band ever. You know what? Smashing Pumpkins turned it around for me yesterday. Dude,
nice.
Lee.
This is actually from our friend and coworker Kayla's Instagram stories. I saw she posted. I'm like, they sounded. I mean, cell phone doesn't do it justice, but like they sounded great.
Yeah, honestly, it was one of the, and I think it was not seeing them so high up. Rancid killed it as well. If you've never seen Rancid live, you need to see them. But Smashing Pumpkins came on and seeing them from the pit, and it was really good. I mean, the minute they played 1979, I was just jamming the whole time, and I was like, you know what? I don't hate Smashing Pumpkins anymore.
Now he's president of the local fan club.
Yeah.
That's why you shaved your head, huh?
Yes.
You know what? We have some shocking news from the world of music. Tommy Lee of Motley Crue just did something immature. And get this, it involved one of his body parts.
That's nuts.
It sure is. People on social media have plenty to say about this, so we're going to go straight to the comments at 8:20.
The Daily Migs Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
Tommy Lee is once again going viral for getting naked.
Shocking.
He was at his friend DJ Arrow's party, and Tommy posted a video on social media where he dropped his pants, and his boys are definitely showing.
The berries are hanging. I don't even know if that video's I wonder if that video's still up, because Instagram usually will flag and remove anything that's showing body parts. And I mean, granted, it's very silhouette-esque. It's kind of artistic, but it's still there.
And gravity is doing its thing, for sure.
Yes.
He said, "Happy birthday, let's get nuts, bro." Tommy's wife, Brittany, she even commented on it saying, "Please, not the flopping."
Oh, my gosh.
So people are having a complete field day with this on social media, so we're going to go straight to the comments.
Now, usually we would send these to our production director, Jason, but he's being a great man, and he's in New York right now producing our mental health awareness program that'll be airing tomorrow. I'm listening. So we've enlisted the help of a true icon to help read these lines. We sent the post to this person, and so we got SpongeBob SquarePants to read some of our... I know.
He had the time?
I sent him a DM, slid into his DMs, and said, "Hey, would you mind grabbing some of your favorite comments from this Tommy Lee video and just read the comments for us?"
Oh, boy.
Are you ready for the first comment?
Yes.
Never in my life did I think I would see Tommy Lee's
Well, you clearly haven't been on the internet long enough. I remember seeing Tommy Lee's area I mean, great, he wasn't fully naked, but he was pretty dang close. He was wearing like a thong. The first time I ever saw Motley Crue, my very first concert, it was during their Dr. Feelgood tour. And it was in New York at the Meadowlands Arena or New Jersey. And he hovered above us and he was throwing drumsticks out. It was like one of his things where he did, like, you go upside down. In this situation, he had like a track above the crowd. So his drums went above the crowd. And then he stood up off of the throne. And he was wearing nothing but a thong. And so we're all looking up basically at Tommy's butt crack.
I love that.
Nice.
Greatest concert I've ever been to. Here's the next comment from SpongeBob SquarePants.
I just opened the f***ing app, Tommy.
Here you go. Yeah, imagine you just checking through Instagram. That's the first thing you see is like the bell is ringing.
Like a trigger warning, please.
An example of Tommy Lee being Tommy Lee.
Yeah, that's pretty much right. Thank you,
Textbook.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob with the comments.
The man is in his 60s and still acts and talks like he's 13.
Arrested Development. Of course. I was like, Tommy Lee's a role model to you.
Yeah, is that a problem?
I don't think he'll ever grow up.
No.
And you're never too old to flaunt it.
Did you see the video?
I did, and now I can't find it, so I'm bummed.
I feel like it got pulled down.
Oh, boy.
Not the-
Enough people were talking about it.
The berries were already pulled down.
They were,
Video,
yeah.
All right, we have a couple more from SpongeBob.
This man is the definition of I don't give a f***.
Hey, yeah, that's very true.
He's made a career
Are we
on
sure
that.
it's SpongeBob?
Hey, the robots told me it was.
I'm kind of going with Cartman.
All right, now I can't hear that.
You're welcome.
Those balls are lower than my grades.
And one more comment from SpongeBob Cartman.
Tommy, I just opened the app and I'm at school.
And now you're kicked out. Rockaholics, we mentioned that our friend Jason is overproducing I'm Listening, and that is going to be airing tomorrow night across all of the Odyssey stations at 7 o'clock. We know that talk has the power to save lives, so this program will feature artists like Slash and Billy Corgan of Smashing Pumpkins, athletes, medical experts, all highlighting why having these open and honest conversations around mental health is so important. And if you'd like more information, please head over to KISW.com. A 6-year-old boy who went missing 70 years ago was found and reunited with his family.
One of the craziest stories I think I've seen in a long time.
While a 3-year-old boy is making 6 figures for his art projects.
One of the most infuriating stories I've read in a long time.
We're going to tell you what's trending after Stone Temple Pilots.
The Daily Migs Show.
As you wake up and sip your coffee and begin your morning commute, you might be trying to keep up with pop culture. And that is a wild world, my friends. So we are here to help you out and tell you what's trending.
Stranded on the Daily Migs Show. Stranded, let's go. Let's go.
A 6-year-old boy who went missing 70 years ago.
70.
Yes, 70. 70 years ago has been found and reunited with his family. CBS Mornings did a report on it that has now gone viral. Check it out.
This story, I mean, I'm sort of speechless, but I'm going to tell you about it because it's really incredible. A 6-year-old boy who went missing 70 years ago was found alive and was recently reunited with his family. Luis Albino was only 6 years old in 1951 when he disappeared from a park in Oakland.
Well, first of all, this is the most incredible and most heartbreaking story I think I've ever heard.
For sure.
Because I'm assuming that there are people in his life that are no longer around.
That were
have
looking
been,
for him?
For the last 70 years, this has just been tearing them up. Like, yeah, you get closure, but man,
A woman lured him away, and he was taken to the East Coast, where he was raised by another family. Albino's family, folks, never stopped searching for him. His mom even kept a vigil for him until she died. But the case went cold. Finally, an ancestry test by his niece 4 years ago found a 22% match. Family reached out and later reunited, saying there were tears all around.
Unreal.
I mean, what is that even that conversation like when you're like, hey, do you remember back when you were 6, like this happened? And I wonder what kind of life that person lived. Like that is just that's insane.
That's a documentary waiting to be made.
Right?
Yeah.
So this story just blew my mind. It involves another younger kid, but this is on a whole different end of the world. We're going to Germany. This kid's name is Laurent. He's 3 years old, and apparently he's going viral because he's an artist, like any kid. I mean, Tatum loves drawing random dogs and tries to draw me and my wife, and I have to ask her who's who and things like that. But apparently people are loving this kid's art so much that they're dropping 6 figures to purchase the art. He started painting at the age of 2. Yes, 6 figures his art is going for. His mom created an Instagram account for his artwork, which got a bunch of like followers and some insane popularity. And then, of course, people want to drop some coin to get the actual original piece of artwork. And in fact, Inside Edition did a whole piece about this kid and his story. And here they are talking about it.
Laurent's mother, Lisa, says if her son came to her and said he didn't feel like painting anymore, then she'll say it's perfectly okay. Then we'll have had a great time. But Laurent is still having fun, and his paintings are selling for more than some people make in a year. His acrylic paintings are going for between $11,000 and $325,000.
I'm going to start selling Barrett's really cool art. He drew a butterfly last night. It was beautiful.
I'm just Tatum, you got to keep drawing. I'm sorry. I don't care if you don't like doing it anymore. We're getting $300,000 for your artwork.
I mean, some of his art is actually pretty cool. It's like very like kind of.
It's a lot nicer.
It is
Tatum's.
really neat. It's kind of abstract.
Don't tell Tatum.
Hella cool.
It actually is really nice. Way better than the drawings of DJ that she does. But I'm going to start an Instagram page for her artwork.
Yeah.
She's already 3 books in.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's made books. She draws the art and then tells me what the caption on the page. So I have to write out. I think my handwriting is worse than her artwork, to be honest with you. And then we put it together. She made one for her cousin and 2 other books. They're not published yet, but maybe one day.
You can do that.
If I take a picture and put it on Instagram, does that count as them being published?
Yes.
I guess so, technically.
Let's go.
By law.
Also, your handwriting is absolutely terrible.
It's scary bad.
Just say that she wrote it because people would believe that.
I can't believe how good this kid's penmanship is for being only 4 years old. Totally.
Mm-hmm. No one ever says your penmanship is good. No one will ever say that about when you write.
If they think a 4-year-old was the person behind the writing, I think they'd be like, that's pretty impressive for a 4-year-old.
It's very similar to a 4-year-old.
I'm not disagreeing.
So I think they'd be like, oh, this makes sense. Tatum wrote this.
Is your handwriting very good, Sarah?
Way better than Steve's.
Well, anybody's is better. A blind person with no hands is better than me.
Rockaholics, quick recap of the morning. Steve, I believe you won the game, beat Migs at 650.
Yeah, perfect 10.
Oh, yeah.
How could we forget?
Thank you.
You tied at 750.
Let's forget about that one.
And we've got another opportunity for someone to maybe deliver a loss today. He's got a record of 270 wins, 75 losses, and 48 ties in 2024. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Migs one more time today at 8:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available, and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who's ready to beat Migs? I know Andy from Puyallup is. Andy, are you there?
Oh, yeah. Hoping third time's the charm here.
Let's go.
So you've lost twice is what you're saying.
Yeah, but I did one better each time.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go, Andy. I'm Sarah, your host, and it's time for you to get out of here, Steve.
Let's go.
For those playing at home, Andy has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Skittles' slogan is taste the what?
Rainbow.
Correct. The hit song Basket Case is off what Green Day album?
Dookie.
Yes. Jaden Daniels is the current quarterback for what NFL team?
Washington Commanders.
Yes. Who provided the voice work for the title character in the 2011 sci-fi comedy Paul?
Seth Rogen?
Yes. What's your star sign if you were born on Christmas Day?
Capricorn.
Yes. Allison Hannigan plays Lily in what sitcom?
How I Met Your Mother.
Correct. What does Dr. Seuss's character Sam I Am want to serve?
Pass.
Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis starred in what 2010 film?
Black Swan.
Yes. What band had the 90s hit song Say It Ain't So?
Pass. I know it, but I don't know.
Richmond is the capital of what U.S. state?
Virginia.
Yes. What does Dr. Seuss's character Sam I Am want to serve?
Ham.
No.
So
Andy,
close, though. So close.
You are going to kick yourself when I tell you the answer to that. But you got 8 correct.
This is going to be a very close battle.
6, 7, 8.
Oh, my gosh. So you got one more than you did last time.
So funny. It's going to be so close, though, because I know there's a couple Steve is going to get for sure.
Oh, and, the song, I know it. I'm singing it in my head, but it's driving me crazy.
Don't sing it now.
Don't sing it
He's
now.
in the room. He has rejoined the game.
He's definitely going to get the 2.
I've entered the chat.
Steve, are you ready?
All right.
Skittles' slogan is taste the what?
Rainbow.
You know it.
Yeah.
The hit song Basket Case is off what Green Day album?
Dookie.
Yes. Jaden Daniels is the current quarterback for what NFL team?
The Commanders. Washington Commanders.
Correct. Who provided the voice work for the title character in the 2011 sci-fi comedy Paul?
Tom Hanks?
No.
Paul Giamatti.
No.
I'm going to go with Steve Carell.
No. What's your star sign if you were born on Christmas Day?
Virgo.
No.
Sagittarius?
No.
A Capricorn?
Correct. Allison Hannigan plays Lily in what sitcom?
How I Met Your Mother.
Correct. What does Dr. Seuss's character Sam I Am want to serve?
Ham.
No.
Green eggs and ham.
Correct. Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis starred in what 2010 film?
I mean, I'd like to see this film movie.
You've seen it.
I don't know. The girls who hang out with each other.
You've never seen this movie?
I don't know. Pass.
Wow. Steve.
Yeah.
You got 6 correct, which is a loss, 8-6. Andy, third time is a charm. Congratulations.
I was proud of Andy.
Congratulations, Andy.
That was dandy.
You didn't even go to Green Day, and you have like a slow decline going on this morning.
You know, I didn't get a lot of sleep. I was waiting to make sure that you got home safe. And so I stayed up until I got the text.
That's so nice. One that he did correct, who provided the voice work for the title character in the sci-fi comedy Paul.
Is it Will Ferrell?
No, but you're kind of on the right track. Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen, okay.
Yep. He didn't get green eggs and ham. It was very sad. He did get ham though. Natalie Portman, Mila Kunis. This is a kind of daunting and super sexy
psychological thriller too.
They're kind of right together. So it is the kind of film that you would want to watch.
The Black Swan.
Oh.
Which, by the way,
I have not seen it.
What?
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
It's like twisted. It's great.
Yeah. Raunchy a little too. 2 you didn't get to. What band had the 90s hit song Say It Ain't So? He could not guess it.
Weezer.
He was singing it, but he couldn't do it. And Richmond is the capital of what U.S. state?
Richmond, Indiana?
No. Virginia. So even if you got the Weezer one, you still would have lost.
Okay, I'm all right.
That makes me feel better.
Me too.
Well, congrats on losing.
Man, that was a rough one.
I know we're getting ready for Halloween. Brad and I went as the Black Swan and the White Swan one year, and I made him dress up as the White Swan.
Because they're like ballerinas.
Yes. Would you like to see the photo, Steve?
I would love to see the photo. Oh, my goodness.
Of your friend Brad in a tutu.
Oh, my gosh. Brad really does rock a white tutu very well, though.
Yeah, with the armpit hair and everything. It's pretty nice.
No, you don't shave your armpit hair if you're going to do that. You got to show it all off.
We might have to share that one on the social medias. Yeah, you should. Hey, if you're looking for something to just, zhuzh up your wardrobe a little bit, you should definitely check out the new Daly Migs shirt in the Rock Shop. Especially.
Zhuzh up?
Yeah, zhuzh it up. You got to zhuzh.
I love to zhuzh.
And especially if you were a Beavis and Butthead fan, this shirt is going to be awesome for you. You can check it out at KISW.com and also give a big shout out to Justin Hunt, who made the design for us.
We're going to score. But first, we got to zhuzh up.
We got to zhuzh it up. How soon is too soon to date after your spouse passes away?
Are we talking hours or days? Like, what's going on?
Oh, no. Well, one woman has pissed off the internet with what she has to say about this. You're going to hear what she said after Pearl Jam.
The Daily Migs Show.
A woman named Holly is going viral and also getting backlash after she posted a video to TikTok where she expressed her decision to move forward after her husband's sudden death. Here is the audio.
Because he's not my God. Because one guy dying isn't going to ruin the rest of my life. Because one bad thing isn't going to ruin you either.
No, just to paint a picture, she's playing with her 2 children in the kitchen while this is all being played. It's very weird.
Why? What has happened that leads you to think that everything is feeling bad and dark and depressing? We got to fix it. You got to root it out. You got to start walking towards something better. Stop living in the past. Stop living in your head and start walking towards a better future and a better tomorrow. Because I promise you, if you will start looking forward to something and create a reason to wake up every day beyond just survival, you will start to feel feelings of happiness and joy again.
You know what this proves to me?
What?
You put inspirational music under anything and it seems more powerful than when it really is. Like, that was just a bunch of random things that she was saying. I'm not going to begrudge someone I don't know what it's like to lose someone like that. Like, I hope I never have to worry about that. Like, my heart goes out to anybody that has to go through that. And I'm also never going to judge somebody that decides to start dating again. I think it's weird when people get mad that someone is going to start dating again after they lose a significant other. They have every right to be happy again.
Absolutely.
It almost goes to the whole, granted, not on the same level, but, bands or relationships, it kind of goes back to the whole Alice in Chains, Linkin Park argument of can the band continue when a member dies?
Yeah.
They absolutely should be able to.
And so should you. But that, for real, I mean, I think you owe yourself a second chance at love if you want it. Not everybody maybe wants it, but if you do, you're entitled to that.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, sometimes you see somebody who like starts dating again after like a couple of weeks or a couple of months. You're like, wow, that was fast. But again, who am I to tell you what to do?
Can I ask a question real quick
Yes.
to our friend over here, Sarah? How long after you would pass away was George able to date again?
We should put the powerful music under it. Hold
She
on
looks
a second.
very, very upset about this question.
I know, Taryn. This is why I asked the question.
I am upset about it already. Dating, serious, like in love. Woo! 5 years at least.
5 years?
5 years. He can go out, have a good time with the buddies, get the honeys and whatnot. Don't bring him to our bed, even though it's not my bed, I'm dead. But so he can have his fun, but like full on, like in love again. 5 years at least, minimum.
So how soon until you can start banging chicks?
I mean, if there's someone at my funeral. That's not my friend. So wait, actually, maybe not.
Now, question, is it the same the other way?
I don't know.
Are you going to wait 5 years?
I mean, honestly, he probably doesn't care at all. He's dead. So he'd probably be like...
That's my opinion. Like, if I die, like, I would want to, like, I would almost give her, like, a couple of names of people that I would be cool with. Like, 'cause I think they're solid dudes that would treat her right.
Like the homies?
Yeah.
Here's Munson's number.
Munson's married with 2 kids. I mean, I don't know if they want any more. That's fair.
You should make this list now because you never know what's going to happen.
That's very true.
I will say I did a little digging into this viral lady. I just want to tell y'all that her husband died in April of this year.
Ooh.
May, June, July.
That's 6 months.
She should be allowed to date again.
I mean,
after 6 months, 2 young kids, 6 months.
Like, how could you be?
Don't bring him into the house and say this is your new daddy. But I think she should have every right to start dating again.
I'm not sure what stage of grief she's in.
No, that is.
Maybe she's in the hit it and quit it stage. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like
that's a very powerful stage of grief. Let me tell you.
Every single person is in the hit it and quit it stage. That's why I say if that's what she's trying to do, okay. But like actually seriously date after 6 months of losing your husband. No, you got to go to therapy, girl. You got to work through that. That is crazy.
That's a lot.
But she's working through it in her own way. With sausages.
Oh, boy.
As long as the sausages aren't serious, that's fine.
Rockaholics, we know that you are a massive music fan. But could you name a song after only hearing 1 second of its chorus? Prove it! And if so, you could win tickets to see Korn and Gojira October 10th at the Tacoma Dome. 206-803-ROCK.
Preach on.
We're going to play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
Inspirational words.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.
The Daily Migs Show presents the Extreme Music Showdown. Let's play Hook or Shook. Please sign this waiver before we continue. Thank you. We'll drop a 1-second snippet of the hook of a song. If you can't name the song, watch out. You're gonna get shook.
It's time to play Hook or Shook. Danny will play 1 second of a hook from a song that he picked, and you just have to guess what it is. This week, we're playing for tickets to see Korn with Gojira. That's coming up October 10th at the Tacoma Dome. This morning, our contestant is Jessica from Everett. Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning.
So we need you to get both songs right to win. The first one, you'll be on your own. And the second one, this is where you can get shook, because a member of our show at random has to get it right for you. If not, you will lose, and caller 9 will get the tickets instead. Let's see who you're playing with. Me, Migs, or Sarah.
All right, the wheel's spinning. Just past Sarah, Steve. Now it's on Taryn. I believe it's going to land on our girl Sarah over here.
Come on, Sarah.
That's right. Let's go, ladies. Okay, Jessica, here is your first clip.
I can help you.
Rooster.
Oh,
boom.
yeah.
Nailed it. Yeah, Jessica, we were going to have to deport you out of Washington if you got this one wrong.
No.
All right, now,
No way.
all the pressure is on Sarah.
Cool.
Say that again.
I can help.
I can help, too. We can all help.
That would be lovely. Jessica and I would really appreciate that.
Yes. Come on, help, please, guys.
So, one of the bands that you're playing for tickets to see is the band.
Oh, Korn.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. Jessica, we almost there, baby.
Steve, you want to do the song?
I know the song. I'm just trying to think of. It's almost like saying you have an existence.
Yes. It's also the name of a board game and a kind of cereal.
Oh, Life. I love that board game.
Okay, that's part of the song title, but I'm glad that you're excited about getting the end of it.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's 3 words.
Okay.
Life is the third word.
Oh, gosh. Is it... is it like...
Come on, Sarah.
Get?
The other, a different version of that word.
Got?
Mm-hmm.
Got to... Got...
It's a 3-letter word.
It's Ted Smith's nickname.
Oh... The?
Yeah, straight
Put it all together. Say it with your chest.
Got the light? By Korn? This might be a shock, you guys, but this is actually one of my favorite songs.
It is a shock, actually.
Is it your favorite band, too?
No, that's Alice in Chains, okay? If I got her song, I would have killed it, all right?
Congrats, Jessica. You're going to go see Korn with Gojira on October 10th at the Tacoma Dome. That is 2 weeks from Thursday, by the way.
I hope she takes me, because this is my favorite band and my favorite song.
Thank you, guys. That's so awesome. An early birthday present.
Oh.
Nice. When's your birthday?
The 28th of October.
Ooh. Well, happy early birthday.
Spooky.
Thank you, guys.
Now, Rockaholics, if we have discussed something this morning that you would like to talk about, please give us a call now. 206-803-ROCK. We're going to check in with the Rockaholics after Collective Soul.
The Daily Migs Show.
All morning, we have received texts and calls from you that we've not yet had a chance to chat with you about. But right now, we are checking in with the Rockaholics. So please call us up if there's something you'd like to chime in on from the show this morning, or if there's something on your mind that you'd like to discuss. 206-803-ROCK. Earlier, we were talking about the woman who is going viral from a TikTok video where she was speaking about how soon you should be able to date someone after your partner passes away. And Terry from Burien, you would like to weigh in on this with a personal experience.
Yes. I unfortunately didn't hear all the TikTok because I did try to call while you guys were playing it. What was her final stance on it? How soon?
You know, I don't think she gave an exact date. She just said as soon as she wants. But it was just basically saying that her life doesn't end because she lost her husband.
And I think Sarah did the sleuthing where she said that the husband had passed. You said the husband passed in April?
In April, yes. It was unexpected, just fell asleep, had a heart attack in his sleep.
So what, 5 months,
Wow.
5 months later
5 or
now.
6 months, yeah.
Got it. Okay, long story short, I was with my first husband for 23 years, married for 13. And he was ill, but I didn't think that he was going to die, obviously.
Right.
He'd been dealing with a lot of pain issues, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, passed away, and within 3 months I was dating again. But let me preface this. I had another friend go through this, and I thought, wow, she was dating someone like really quickly. And I'm like, did she even mourn? But you don't know till you're there. You don't know the situation, you know, that sort of thing. And at first I was kind of worried about it, but I'm like, you know, he would want me to be happy is the way I look at it. And I'm not the type of person to like curl up in a ball and like never date again or stop living.
Right.
So I dated someone for about 3 years, and then we split up, and then I ended up dating my late husband's best friend, and we got married.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'd known him for about 25 years at that point. So he's like, who better to take care of you than me?
Was that weird at first? Or like, were you both like, this is kind of awkward because you're his best friend? And like, was that a tough...
Yes. I felt like I was cheating on my husband, even though it had been years since he passed.
Well, I guess it
was
really...
weird.
But if I think big picture, like of all the people, who would I want to look out for? If I'm looking up above, like if like we're looking at like a silly movie or something along those lines, where it's like you're looking up above, like I'd want the person who I trust most, which would be my best friend, to be with the person that I love. I know it sounds weird to say, and I'm sure it felt weird to even like tell the story, but like it makes sense to me.
It's more common than you realize, because if your ex-spouse or late spouse, you know, has that best friend, they had a lot in common, which means you're probably going to have a lot in common with them.
That is such a good point. And really, it is so case by case. And I appreciate you sharing your story, Terry.
Can I just say, but there are so many other fish in the sea. There are so many people out there. Like the best friend, like there's so many other people you can have things in common.
You're thinking of it like you're alive right now. Like, I mean, I would think, like, wouldn't you want your husband to be with somebody who you absolutely trust and know that will take care of him?
I feel like there are other people on this earth that aren't my friends that I would be able to trust and that would take care of him. It doesn't need to be my homie.
Well, the dating sounds exhausting.
Right.
It is. And it probably depends on your age when this happens in your life as well.
That's very true.
And Sarah here is mentally 13 still, so.
But physically 40, so.
Oh, man, it's a weird dynamic.
It's very weird. Confuses me, too.
Terry, you're the best. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
I always say that, too, when some people are like, what would you do if blah, blah, blah? I'm like, I don't know until I'm in that situation.
Yeah.
Like when I say, well, how would you handle if blah, blah, blah did this to you? I'm like, well, I mean, right now, as someone who's not experienced, I could say this, but until you experience something, you have no idea how you're going to handle it.
Walk a mile in their shoes.
Yes, Sarah.
I will say, unfortunately, I have had a significant other pass away, and there is no way in hell I would ever date his friends. One, because I just wouldn't, because that's not my vibe. And two, he would have hated it, dead or alive, no matter how much he trusted them. He would have not wanted me to bang his friend after he died.
Well, it's more than just banging. I mean,
it's connection of the soul.
You're building a relationship with the person.
This is mind-boggling to me.
Well, and again, it's case by case. Everybody's different.
It's person by person, I guess.
And Sarah, you are very different.
Because I will never be okay with that.
Well, if I'm George, I'm afraid even if you did pass before him, because you're going to just like follow him around. Like somehow you will become like this ghost that follows him around and haunts him.
They're going to make a horror movie about it.
Oh, for sure. I'm haunting all of you. It's not just George.
I'm if you pass away, I'm moving.
Ghosts can follow.
Yesterday, I learned that my kid has some high hopes for a very interesting career path. You might be thinking, heavy equipment operator, but you'd be wrong.
Excavator.
Nope.
No. Construction.
Nope. So what is it? You're going to hear from Barrett at 9:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
From time to time, I think we all wonder what our kids are going to do when they grow up for a career. And yesterday, I learned that Barrett has an idea for a career path, and it did actually kind of surprise me. Hey, bud. Do you think that you want to be a doctor when you grow up?
No, superhero.
A what?
Why does he sound,
superhero.
Why does he sound like an old school, like, media? Like, yeah, she.
He always does these like weird
superhero.
superhero, right?
He's got like a weird accent.
He
going
loves to throw these little crazy voices in there. I don't know.
Toddler accents are the strangest
So
thing.
weird.
Superhero.
What kind of superhero things would you do?
Save dogs.
Serve dogs?
No, save dogs.
Oh, save dogs.
Well, if you weren't talking in this crazy accent, I'd understand you, Barry.
And then what else would you do?
Save cats from trees.
That's pretty nice.
That's pretty awesome.
He's going to start an animal rescue, you guys. Now I can just get animals all the time.
No, superhero.
A what?
The funny thing is, Tatum wants to be a vet.
Oh, nice.
I know. I don't know if that's good. It'll probably change next week. Last week it was going to be Marshall.
Oh, yeah.
You just can't be Marshall.
Well, I mean, Barry will be a superhero. Tatum can be Marshall.
Boom.
They can be anything they want.
They got it together.
Well, and this actually was taking place in the doctor's office, which was quite...
Why were you at the doctor's office?
It was his 5-year checkup.
Okay.
And there were a couple of shots involved, and we had to, like, hold him down. It was awful. It was awful.
Where did they give the shot?
In the leg.
In the leg.
And so he's screaming.
Man.
He is screaming, and I am trying not to laugh.
Why are you going to laugh at him?
Well, because the whole time he's like, am I getting shots today? And we're like just skirting around it, like not answering. And then he would like ask more directly, am I getting a shot today or not? And then he's asking the nurse the same thing. And she's looking at us like, do I dime myself out right now and tell him he's getting
I'm
shots?
just picturing Barry and look me in the eyes. Tell me, am I getting a shot or not? You
So then
see?
it was-
Yeah, see?
She's a nice dame. So afterwards, we had to make it up to him because it was so awful.
Okay.
And we took him to get some frozen yogurt.
They're stuck on their
Hey,
head.
Barrett, what are you eating right now?
Frozen yogurt.
And why did we get frozen yogurt today? Why did we get frozen yogurt?
Because you traumatized me, Mom, and got me a shot. Was it Menchie's?
It was.
Nice.
Is there a reason?
Mm-hmm.
What's the reason?
He's like, Mom, I'm eating. Leave me alone. Stop
Seriously, it's
asking
really
me
gross.
questions.
I don't want to say that.
Is it because we had to go to the doctor?
Mm-hmm.
And what did the doctor have to do that you said you did not want to do, but then you were very brave?
Shots.
Shots? How many shots did you get?
Like, Mom used to do lots of shots in college. It's totally fine, Barry. Don't worry about it.
And then how many more?
None.
You got 2. You don't even remember you got 2. Were you very brave today? What'd you get on your... I don't know. He's just a wild child.
Barrett and drunk Taryn are pretty much the same person.
Yes.
Taryn, what are you doing?
Taryn, why are you trying to walk home to Arlington from Seattle? Oh, okay. Did you tell Brad? No. Well, you should probably let him know that you're going to do that. Otherwise, he might get mad at you.
What'd you get on your frozen yogurt?
Candy.
What kind of candy?
Oh, I'm curious. What do you think? Well, you know.
I guess like nerds.
Oh, I'm thinking like M&M type thing.
That's what I was thinking too.
Boom, that's 1. He got 3 toppings. Gummy bears?
Oh.
Yep.
What else?
M&M's and rainbow sprinkles.
You are a lucky kid.
Yeah, he is.
He was very brave, you guys.
Doesn't go with the Butterfinger.
No.
Oh, the Butterfinger topping is the best over at
That's your
Menchie's.
favorite?
Oh, absolutely.
I think Brad went with just Reese's.
It's all crushed up, so it's like just the perfect amount.
I went with just rainbow sprinkles because I'm a child. It was delicious.
Do you fill up your Menchie's all the way to the very top?
No, if those things are aggressively large.
My wife always gives me the hardest time because I'll do swirl, and then I'm going trying to get it to go more
to compact it.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then I look at my wife, it's like 3 little swirls. It's like there's more empty space than actual frozen yogurt, and she's like, "There's a big difference between you and me."
Oh my gosh.
Migs, I know you hit the gym pretty hard.
Yes.
Have you ever worked out so hard that you felt an insane pump?
We want to pump you up.
I don't know why I say that, but yes.
One woman worked out
We want to pump you up.
One woman worked out so hard that her arms exploded. You're going to hear from her during the Daily Migs download after Bad Wolves.
The Daily Migs Show. Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download,
a.k.a. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. And let's go Mariners. A game and a half out of a playoff spot.
Oh, man.
There are not many games left, but man, they look good yesterday. They ended up spanking the Houston Astros 6-1. Thank you, Bryce Miller. Pitched a great game. And thank you, Julio Rodriguez. 3 hits, 2 RBIs. Up next, another game against the Astros today.
Keeping us into it. There's a woman from South Carolina who says that she is done with CrossFit after she worked out so hard that her arms basically exploded.
Sheesh.
Here is Jessica talking about it.
The next day when I woke up, I was really, really sore and my arms were swollen. And I thought that I was just super sore because I haven't done upper body in a while. And I especially haven't done pull-ups in a while. Like, it's been a couple years. My issue was my arms. They were so swollen. I couldn't straighten out my arms all week. And my hands and fingers were starting to go numb on Friday and tingling. So that's why Saturday morning I went to urgent care and they immediately just sent me to the ER.
She was experiencing something called rhabdo, where your muscles get so damaged that the cells will die.
No, she was experiencing maximum gains.
Oh, yeah. It can cause kidney failure and even kill you. She is healing and she'll be okay. I think she said she's going to just stick to walking and light Pilates from here forward.
Maybe take a break from CrossFit. Come pump the brakes on that for a minute. Hey, as far as weather, hitting a high of 75 degrees. It's going to be sunny today. That is the DMD, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with the Morning 12 Pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Hey, it's Doug. Suicide is something that affects all of us, and we can all play a part in saving lives. Make a difference in your community by walking out of the darkness with us on Sunday, October 13th at Fisher Pavilion at Seattle Center. Help spread awareness and understanding. Send the message that help is available and raise funds for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Register today at afsp.org/Seattle. That's afsp.org/Seattle.